What's up, survivalists? Jason here. Today I'm going to show you what I carry inside of my winter survival kit. So here is the pack. This is a Ninja Daypack. I've had this for a few years and it just kind of made its way throughout different type of kits, and I think I finally want it as kind of like just a normal little Daypack type of kit. So on the front right here I got some first aid. It's a pull off. This is like a cheap little $10 little first aid kit. It clamshells out on this little pouch right here. I got some band-aids, a little compressed gauze. I got some tweezers. Right here I have some gloves. I got an Israeli bandage. Got some cloth tape and a compressed gauze roll. This side I have some shears. I got a Sharpie for writing down anything medical that I need. Some medical tape, Neosporin, some eye wash. Finally in the back I got a SWAT T tourniquet. On the side pouch, I have a 48-ounce Nalgene water bottle. This would last me probably about a day and a half. So it's really nice to carry your own water, but in a winter survival situation, you probably have snow on the ground and you have enough water just by boiling it. On this little front pouch, it's really nice with these little zipper pulls. You could actually easily grab them, especially in winter conditions when your hands are not going to be as textile as they usually are. So right here, I got a hunter vest. This will help out any people that are looking for you, and since it's bright orange, they would help see you much better. Got a little fire kit, just a simple little kit. I know it's Bear Grylls, you can see right there. This zipper keeps falling off, but I just like the compactness of this little pouch. So I got a Strike Force Ultimate Survival Technologies little ferro rod. I like the handles on this because this gives me much better kind of gripability, and especially in cold conditions your hands are not going to be as good as they usually are. So I can just easily do it like that. It's got tinder in the bottom right there and it's waterproof. So a really nice way to start a fire with that. Got some jute twine just wrapped up. There's probably about like 8 feet of jute twine. I just cut it up and turn it into tinder. Can't go wrong with a good old Bic lighter, especially in the cold. Just a quick fire right there. I got some UCO stormproof matches, a full box. So this is nice for these type of conditions, and it's waterproofed and it'll help you start out your fire really well. And finally, another way to start a fire is magnifying lens and a celluloid guitar pick. The celluloid in them is really easy to start a fire, just a direct flame or maybe even a spark. So just kind of cut them down, shave them down. It's really nice to have. And this little simple little pouch is somewhat waterproof, even though I've had it for a few years, but it's kind of nice to have. I got a simple orange bandana. You can use this to sit on, you can carry stuff with it, you can do a whole bunch of things. Also fire tinder, which is going to be a necessity out here. And finally, I have a Emberlit stove. This will keep me from having to use the wet ground from starting the fire, and this will be a compact way to save a little bit more fuel, especially if there's not as much dry stuff out here. So nice Emberlit stove. Next, I've got this little front pouch. I got a Coghlan's whistle, a multi-whistle, so it has a whistle, compass, magnifying lens, and a thermometer. And one thing about the plastic whistles, it won't stick to your lips like a metal one, so make sure it's a plastic one and when it's in winter conditions. Next, I got a pneumatic compass. This actually helps out for navigating, and it's a little bit more accurate. It gives out the actual directions other than like these little button compasses. this top zipper pouch. I've got my lighting, so I got a little flashlight. Even has SOS. You can zoom in, just a simple little flashlight. And a Petzl headlamp with a red lens. This will help out for signaling during nighttime because white light is probably not as easy to see than red light, and just gives it a little extra function right there. Also has SOS. Next, this main pouch. I got some winter gloves. These are U-line leather winter gloves. I'm not a big fan of just those regular winter gloves because I don't have as much dexterity when working out here. So just having these type of will wear out a little bit, and then you actually have some dexterity. I may actually wear these right now because it's getting a little chilly. Next, I got my food. It's in one of these little bags that you get when you get a little bed set. So keep those. These are really nice for keeping things together. First, inside this, I got a little tin cup. Just fits perfectly with this, but it won't really fit well inside of this for this pack. So I just put inside of here to just easier access. So I could boil some water up, gather up some snow, boil that up too, and I have my little water collection right there. I got some pepitas, some pumpkin seeds. These would be really good. This actually gives you 15 grams of fat. Goes on cholesterol, sodium, carbs, protein. So a nice little compact snack right there. I got 2 of these Bumblebee snacks. This chicken salad and crackers. This is really nice. A little compact little meal right here. It won't fill up you a lot, but it'll be just enough for especially out here in a survival situation. Got some hot sauce, some Trinidad Scorpion Lola's hot sauce. I really like this stuff. Give it a little bit of flavor and maybe even warm yourself up. See what I'm talking about dexterity? I don't have as much dexterity with these bigger gloves. Next, I got some trail mix, some nut and honey, just some simple, great value. Give it a little bit of flavor and a little boost. Next, I have a microfiber towel. This is a 30 by 60 inch. So having a towel could be really nice, especially if you go into a creek or anything like that, get yourself wet. This will help you warm you up, but also kind of dry you off as well. Next, a Sea to Summit little ditty bag. Inside of that bag, I got a little raincoat, a rain jacket, kind of like a wind resistant. Also has a zippered hood and it's hidden inside of this little cowl. So keep the rain off you, keep the winter elements off you. So a really nice compact way to keep yourself dry. Another way to keep yourself dry, I got some Tour Masters little booties, little kind of gaiters that you can slip over your boot and the top of your calf. This will prevent any pants or anything like that from getting wet, and just another way, another layer to keep you warm. Next, I got some crampons. They're kind of the cheap version of crampons, but it's just a nice way to prevent you from slipping. So that just slips right over your boot. That's the front and that's the back, and there's just some studs that they have at the bottom. Next, I got a nice knife, a Camillus titanium knife. I'm not sure if that's the full name of it, but I got a little paracord that attached to it. I've used it plenty of times. Really nice and thick, or just thick enough to kind of split timber and small things like that, because you're gonna need inside of the branches to get to the drier stuff, and this would help out a lot. I don't have an axe in here, which I might add to it eventually, but it's just another way to kind of cut up your tinder and cut up anything else that you need. Next, I got a fleece neck gaiter. Keep your face warm, keep your neck warm. It's really nice. kind of a little bit colorful, so they might be able to see it. Next, I got a spare pair of socks. This is just so in case if you go into a creek or anything like that, you can replace your socks really quick and prevent your feet from going cold. Next, I got 100 feet of paracord. This would be nice for building up shelters or anything like that. I would have orange, but I didn't have orange on me, so I just put this inside of here. It makes it easier when it's all together inside of the same pack, and also prevents it from getting tangled up. Next, I got a wool throw. It's kind of a little throw blanket. This will keep me a little bit warmer, but also kind of make like little bedding for if I'm making any shelters. And finally, I got a Mylar blanket and a shower liner. The shower liner is for making a super shelter, combining these two. So you put this as the half dome, and then you put this in the front, and you have a fire right in front of that shelter. It'll keep you warm through it the whole night. So there's my winter survival kit. If I miss anything, put it down in the comments down below. I want to thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.